And welcome back, everyone. Every Friday, we preview high school sports happening across southeast Wisconsin.
Say the words.
No. Did you write that deliberately ignoring Kettle Moraine?
I wrote it in there and I changed the anchor reads. Let's bring in Lance Allan for some of the key games happening under the lights tonight. Lance.
Truest statement of the day. Yes, we will not be talking about Kettle Moraine.
Come on now.
Yeah.
It's homecoming next week.
Maybe next week. I'll do special requests for you, Susie. All right. We'll take care of it. All right. This time around, just 3 weeks remain in the regular season. The end is in sight, but you have to push through that tape at the finish line. Plenty of significant matchups once again. So let's bring in the man with the plan, the real chief financial officer of iHeartRadio, Chuck Freimund, hosts Football Friday night on the big 9:20 a.m. And Chuck, let's start with the Battle of the Brizzle, as the kids like to call it. Brookfield East, Beast at Brook Central. Both teams tied atop the Greater Metro at 3-1 with a 5-way tie for first place. Chuck, this is a big one.
Yeah, it is. With Sussex Hamilton losing last week, who would have guessed that this game would have so much implication? Obviously, the loser of this game between Brookfield East and Central drops out of the conference race of the Greater Metro Conference. But it's not often, in fact, it's rare, that you see two schools from the same city with playing this type of level of football. It's very hard to do because the talent is split right down the middle. The West Bend schools find it difficult to do. The West Dallas schools. Brookfield, last several years, they've been able to get it done. And an epic clash. This is going to be one of their best ones because, again, the winner is going to stay in that race. But obviously, some teams are going to drop out tonight. But Hamilton losing last week created this big logjam at the top.
Makes for an even better rivalry when you have two teams fighting over the same piece of real estate. Let's focus on the best small school matchup of the night. University School at Greendale Martin Luther. Both teams at 4-0, tied with Racine St. Cat's atop the Metro Classic Conference, Chuck.
Now, I went to Martin Luther, and back in those days, in the 80s, we used to destroy University School. Their chant was, "That's all right, that's okay, you'll be working for us someday." But things have turned around at University School. They're not just a hockey school. They've gotten good in football. They're 6-0, and Martin Luther won a game when Lake Country Lutheran last week went for a 2-point conversion and failed. They went for the win. So, University School, Martin Luther, battling for the championship tonight, the Metro Classic Championship. Or Martin Luther can get at least a share of it tonight. But, wow, the University School is just having a great, great season.
I know people from Martin Luther. I have friends at Martin Luther. Chuck, trust me, the educational level has risen since you left. All right. And Chuck, I remember Tony Romo playing on the old field at Burlington. The track actually cut through a corner of the end zone, and we're going to show it here in a second. Tonight, the newer field that was built when he was with the Cowboys will be dedicated in his name with the broadcasting superstar in attendance. Check out this old school video, Chuck. We spare no expense when you're on air with us. Look at this.
Wow. Was this shot with a Kodak or what? This is amazing.
I made sure I processed it. It was like, 2-hour developing or something like that. Yeah. Look at this. This is the play right here, Chuck. Look at this. He throws to the corner of the end zone, and the truck cuts through the corner of the end zone.
Yeah, I wonder how many guys have slipped in the back, like you see in the NFL once in a while, they slip in the end zone, on the back of the end zone. But yeah, Tony, long overdue. I mean, the guy works for CBS, the number one broadcaster there. He's done great things in the NFL. He's quarterback for the Dallas Cowboys. I'm just surprised we haven't, laud Tony Romo enough because this should have been done a long time ago. Yeah, it's great for us to have a guy like that do the things he's done from our state of Wisconsin.
One of the first playoff games I covered here, Chuck, I tell the story all the time. Cudahy had John Navarre, Lamar Gordon, both went to Michigan, both played in the NFL. This Burlington quarterback's running all over the field, and I'm like, he's actually, no offense to them, the best athlete on the field. It was Tony Romo. Cudahy beat Burlington in the playoffs, but it was a great game, seriously.
By the way, so sad to see Cudahy not finish their football season. That's a proud high school football community. The late Jerry Bowe, the great Jerry Bowe was a coach there. I love Cudahy football, man. It's a great community there. They got to get the numbers back up again. Yeah,
Kerry Vinay as well. And yeah, I agree with you, Chuck. Yep. That was a sad story to cover, but hopefully they'll be back. All right, and we also have Arrowhead at Muskego. Arrowhead nearly knocked off state number 1 and Frenzy Team of the Week McWanago last week. 2-point conversion failed to prevent that. And now the Warhawks and Muskego tee it up. How about that?
Yeah, both of these teams have been beaten by McWanago. The hits just keep coming in the Class A Conference. I think the winner of this game is going to have home field advantage when it comes to a playoff matchup. I think we're going to see maybe a third-round playoff matchup, maybe a fourth-round playoff matchup between these two schools. And I think tonight's winner was going to go a long way to determining where that game is going to be played, Lance, because I think we all know McGuanago was going to go on and win the Classic 8 conference. What a great matchup each and every week in the Classic 8. They just keep coming week after week, Vince.
And then final thing is Fond du Lac St. Mary Springs. Bob Hyland, the legend, going for win number 500 against Campbellsport. Hyland, the second most winning active head coach in the good old US of A. How about that?
I remember talking to Bob Hyland in 1996, and I asked Bob, how many years are you going to coach? Because he had won many WISA state championships. And he said, I'll probably coach till I'm 50. Well, he's 100 right now, and he's still coaching. Unbelievable.
Absolutely incredible. He is a true legend. All right, Chuckster, you're a legend too. We appreciate you taking the time to talk with us this afternoon. Every week for Chuck. I love it.
Talk to you next week, Lance.
Sounds good. Make sure to tune in to the big 920 AM radio from 9:30 to 11 if you like to listen to Chuck and football Friday night tonight. I'll send it back over to Steve and Susan. One of these weeks, Susan, we'll talk about the lasers.
I think we play Arrowhead next week for homecoming.
Oh, then I'll talk about it.
You love Arrowhead. All right.
Arrowhead gets in.
I'm just fair.
Kettle
and
Moraine
impartial.
just kind of slips in with them.
Right.
Lance,
Thanks,
thank you.